YouTube and Google have made it very perfectly clear that they do not want dissenting opinions on their platforms. And many other social media platforms, such as Facebook and Twitter, have also taken the same sort of guideline. It's a massive purge of conservative and centrist voices on social media. It is no coincidence that Google's diversity and moderation team is composed of mainly left-leaning individuals. That being said, there's been a lot of bias when it comes to YouTubers with conservative views on the platform. Twitter is also guilty of such actions. The Twitter account of Sargon of Akkad has been banned several times on Twitter for voicing his opinion. Meanwhile, a lot of left-leaning regressives such as Tariq Nasheed and Francesca Ramsey are still allowed to keep their voices because they're on the right side of the spectrum. This is by no means an attack on any sort of leftist or Democrat. I consider myself very neutral when it comes to politics, having many liberal views as well as having many conservative views. This would make me a centrist. However, modern politics has become so toxic that it doesn't make me want to talk about it anymore. And YouTube has made it very explicitly clear that if my opinions aren't exactly right, that I will no longer be quote-unquote welcome on the platform. In a lot of my Monday Night Rant videos, I have to be very, very careful about what I say, and a lot of my real thoughts don't end up making the final cut of the video because I'm so worried about my video not only being demonetized, which it will eventually be, but I'll also end up pissing off a Google or YouTube moderator and end up having the whole video taken down and given a guideline strike. For the most part, I enjoy making videos and I don't do it for the money. I just like to entertain my very small fan base and I like to keep myself occupied with today's events. I like gaming and I like talking about stuff because it keeps me sane. It's a hobby of mine and I enjoy doing it, just like how some people collect stamps, some people collect guns, some people collect quarters. I like to make YouTube videos. That's my little thing that I go to keep my mind sane. And I'm very grateful for YouTube to exist because it gives me a platform to voice my opinions on while establishing a small fan base in the process. Honestly, monetization and all of that, that's a perk to what I do. I'll be quite honest. The thought of all of that being taken away from me at the blink of an eye for posting an unfavorable opinion honestly scares me and it keeps me up at night sometimes. In my long-term career, I intend to do something with entertainment, whether it be on YouTube or if it be in Hollywood, in the film industry, entertainment industry, or anything like that. My honest-to-God dream is to be an actor in comedy movies. Like, if I had to pinpoint one specific career that I would absolutely love to have, it would be that. Or to be someone's hype man at a music show. You know, something with entertainment, whether it be films or music. A lot of times I think to myself whether or not a career in these fields would even be worth it, given that these fields have become plagued with toxic politics. Everyone needs to have a political opinion to make it in these fields. No one can just be neutral and just be quiet and do their own thing. And I know there are some actors and musicians that have done a pretty good job of keeping their politics neutral, but it's very popular to be outspoken, especially if you're an outspoken Democrat, because a majority of Hollywood film actors and musicians, like it or not, are Democrats and they are liberal, which would honestly be fine if they weren't so toxic and try to tear apart any sort of dissenting opinion, or if they didn't try to tear down any celebrity that has any sort of support for the current president of the United States, who is Donald Trump. There are a lot of channels on YouTube that aren't politics channels, but it's just so popular to have a political opinion that it's impossible to not talk about it, especially on YouTube. But I want to start a change. Recently, I did a YouTube workshop talking about using your platform for social change. And that is something that I would like to be interested in. I would love to do something in social change. Not necessarily for a specific race or gender or religion or anything like that. Call me a basic white girl, but honestly, my social change, I would like it to just for all of us to get along, regardless of political opinion, regardless of political affiliation, regardless of religion, regardless of gender, regardless of race. It is very possible for everyone to just get along, but for some reason it's just impossible. It's very probable that you will just get attacked for your opinion, no matter if you're on the right side, quote unquote, or the wrong side, quote unquote. During the 2016 presidential election, I was a very avid supporter of Bernie Sanders. Keyword was, because the 2016 election is over. I say that because I'm a clean slate now. I'm officially giving up on politics. I do not wish to debate it with anyone. I don't wish to express any sort of political opinion with anyone anymore, because my opinion doesn't mean jack shit to anyone other than myself. Because in the end, arguing with toxic people on the internet, it sucks the life out of you. You don't benefit from anything from it unless you're a professional speaker, debater like Ben Shapiro or Simone Sanders or anything like that. There's just nothing to gain from it. So the political spectrum, I'm done with it. I'll be going through my videos and getting rid of any videos that have anything to do with politics, including my Bernie 2016 video that I made a couple years ago. It's just too much for me. I can't do it anymore. I've officially given up on politics. I'm turning over a new leaf, and I'm basically just not going to be doing politics anymore. A lot of YouTubers will like to talk about politics to try to get their views and numbers up. I will be respectfully declining that opportunity, mostly because I don't want a hate base, you know. I just want to be one of those YouTubers that everyone loves and nobody has any reason to hate, you know, like a David Dobrik type of thing. I want to be the new David Dobrik, you know, but of course I don't want to take David Dobrik's spotlight. That's gonna do it for today's video. Sorry for the kind of the boring rant on a Saturday. I just really needed to get this out, and I really don't want people to be driven away from this channel because they think I'm some sort of right-wing white nut job. I'm just a very neutral Hispanic guy, and I'm very chill, and this is a chill channel, man, so just stick around, you know. No more politics, no more feminism, no more anything phobia. So, you know, we're just going to be a chill group of chill people. For the 2 people on this platform that will actually care, I will be starting my own line of t-shirts soon, so you guys will be hopefully sticking around for that. Alright, you guys have a great night. Peace.
I don't even know what kind of show. Yeah, you see you're running, but you're not funny. Not today, bro! Not today, bro! Not today, bro, yeah. I don't even...
no.